Well, you can't win the competition if you can't speak into the microphone, Mr. Lawerence. You are definitely on the back foot.
I was on the ground, maybe.
All right, so while we're waiting, Mr. Ackroyd, should we explain how to play the game for you?
Yeah, that's a good idea, Cam.
All right,
Can I, you know?
So what happens is you'll get a category, both you two, and they'll be the same category. And what will happen is that you'll go and bid against each other who can name the most in that category. So last week we had ABBA singles, right? And that was between Mr. Hutchins and Mr. Rabbit.
Okay.
And they would bid off. So they'll go, I can name 1. And then Mr. Rabbit will go, I can name 4. Then Mr. Hutchins would go back and say, I can name 6.
Okay.
And then Mr. Rabbit would go, all right, Mr. Hutchins, you can name that list because I can't name more than 6.
Rightio.
Mr. Hutchins would name his 6 ABBA singles. And if he can name it, he moves on to the next round.
Okay.
If he gets one wrong, he loses. And Mr. Rabbit went through the next round.
Oh, okay. So
And
we can win by default here, Cam.
You can.
You can indeed.
Wow, I see. Very interesting.
It's it was a very significant moment in the Cam Sam Sports Show last week because Mr. Hutchins was the first person to ever win by naming the list. Everyone else so far, which is about maybe 4 or 5 other games we've played, have won because the other person couldn't name the list.
I see.
So with
And how many ABBA singles did he name?
he named 3.
3.
Mr. Rabbit said...
Which I was here.
I wish I was on last week.
Mr. Rabbit could say he could name 3. And, I mean, we've got a pretty good category this week.
Mind you,
Okay.
we have heard that Mr. Hutchins is a bit of an ABBA fan.
He is. He even looks
I
like.
went round to his place and I found records of ABBA, sitting
And
down, all dust on them, but he's obviously a keen ABBA man.
And he does have some clothes that are quite similar to those ABBA outfits as well, doesn't he?
That's right.
We
the
might
old,
have to get a few pictures in on the show sometime. All right, so Sam, would you like to make the honours of what these guys are going to be playing for? What their subject's going to be?
Okay. So the category is, going with the Olympic theme, cities that have hosted the Summer Olympics, the modern Summer Olympics, of course.
So that is from 1896
1896,
all the
started in
way on to
1896.
2012. Should we say country or city?
I reckon city because there's some countries.
Some
which
countries
hosted
out twice, haven't they? Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we're going to say cities. So, Mr. Ackroyd, since you've had your interview, why don't you start off the bidding for us?
And by the way, you can't double up. So if one city's hosted it twice, you can't.
Oh, yep. Got that. Yep.
All right.
I'll start the bidding off. I reckon I can do 6.
6. Mr. Lawerence?
I'll go 8.
8.
8, Mr. Lawerence. 8. Ooh, that's not
Come back.
bad, is it?
8 to
How
Mr.
long do I
Ackroyd.
get to choose my time?
Well, it is radio, so, the least gaps, the better, probably.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, I'm not chicken out. I'll go 9, Mr. Lawerence.
He's
How's
gone
that?
9.
I'll go 9.
Back to Mr. Lawerence at
It's
9.
a big call, but I'll go 10.
10.
Yeah, and okay, and I'll pass on that, Cam. I can't name 10. I know I can't.
Pass
name
on.
10.
He
I
was
was
bluffing.
making up 9.
I was bluffing.
Mr. Lawerence,
Yeah.
Mr. Ackroyd has told you to name the list.
Oh God.
Whenever you're ready.
Alrighty, we'll start from the southern hemisphere then. Melbourne.
Yep, it's
Yep.
on the list.
We'll go Melbourne.
I didn't know that one.
Moving up from there, we'll go Tokyo. Was the '64 Olympics.
Ooh, Sam,
Yes.
are you sure that's on the list?
I'm pretty sure it is, Cam.
Yeah, it's on the list. Of course it
He's
is.
just messing with
Absolutely
you.
on the list.
Moving over to through the Asian continent, through Europe, we'll go Rome. 1960, I think Rome.
Well, that's very helpful. Yes, it is.
Yep. Moving from there, I'll go London
London.
Yes,
Of course.
and
Yeah.
Athens,
Yes, 2004, the original one.
and then I'll go right back to Sydney. Actually,
Sydney, yes, you
How
got
many
it.
we got now?
The Sydney Stacker
He's got
from
6.
Macca's.
Oh, he's gonna fly in.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I know some more that he doesn't.
I'll go Atlanta,
Yep,
Yes.
it's on there. Have you had the old burger from
and I'll
McDonald's?
go I haven't actually. I'll go Los Angeles,
Los Angeles. It's on
Yeah,
there.
it's on the
It's
list.
on there. How many's he got?
It's quite a few more.
and I'll go Moscow.
Ooh, Moscow. That's 9.
Moscow is on the list.
That's 9.
And then we're struggling, boys. I'm trying to think which one was the one that Hitler stormed out of.
He's got one left. One left, guys.
He
One left.
stormed out of an Olympics. And
It's a
actually, there's no need for me to go with that one because I'll go Seoul.
So, yes,
Seoul.
of course.
Oh!
He got it!
Excitement in the studio.
That's how much it means.
Going down, Ackroyd!
Emotions are just rife here.
Well done, Sam.
Well done,
Making through.
Tim. Well done. Okay.
That was a
Thank you.
very good game from you, Mr. Lawerence. Mr. Ackroyd, unfortunately.
Can we just confirm which one it was that Hitler stormed out of? Because it's going to bother me. Is it
Berlin.
It was Berlin.
It was
I didn't know
Berlin.
whether it was Berlin or whether it was in another country. He
was
did a lot of storming out, didn't he?
He wasn't allowed out of Germany.
For
good reason.
Beijing also, and a few other notable
God,
ones
how
that
did
you.
I- did I
you-
get
you
Beijing?
plenty.
I wouldn't have got those.
Yeah.
Well done,
Helsinki, I thought of as well. Was that in there?
Yep.
Well done,
Yeah.
Mr.
Finland.
Lawerence.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Mr. Ackroyd, you haven't made it through.
Yeah, I still got my medal around my neck, Cam.
Yeah.
I'm happy with
That's
that.
right. That's right.
Still
You're,
one.
I've got no
you're
medal.
still the winner in the year 2020's hearts. You know that, sir. All right. Would you like to say goodbye to the audience, Mr. Ackroyd? Because we're about to leave here. But I think, you know what? We might as well go for a song because... Oh, no, we're not going to go for a song, actually. Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're going to go to a song because...
Is Mr. Ackroyd going to sing us a song?
Yes.
No.
It's actually tradition for the interviewee people to
The
sing
loser
a song.
of
to
the
sing a
rest
song.
of us.
Give us a bit of smoke on the water there, Tim.
Smoke on
Mr. Jenkins has done that. Smoke on the water.
Maybe a bit of
we
episode.
get to choose a song.
Uh,
If we got to choose a song, would you have it?
Well, I
Probably
can
not.
check. What about a bit of Call Me Maybe?
Yeah.
Call Me Maybe?
I know that
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
I know
Yeah,
that well.
Great.
That's a classic.
do it.
That sounds great, Cam.
That's great.
I would have chosen that immediately.
All right, well...
I just forgotten, like the 10 Olympic venues. I just forgot. But thanks, Cam and Sam, and goodbye, men of Hibs. I'll leave you in the capable hands of Mr. Lawerence and his extreme knowledge of the Olympics.
All right, thank you. And after the break, we're going to have Mr. Lawerence talk about the soccer and also the London Olympics, which have just finished. And what a closing ceremony it was. All right, see you guys after the break.